What's up, everyone? With less than 3 weeks to go until the premiere of Big Brother Season 23, we have got lots and lots to talk about regarding what we can expect over the next couple of weeks and also what's going to happen when the season actually starts. It's very, very exciting stuff, and of course, we're going to talk about every single last bit of information that we have. So, welcome to your Big Brother 23 update. Right, before we get started, folks, if you are new around here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Now, as always, these are rumours that we will be discussing, so nothing is confirmed yet. But of course, as Big Brother fans, well, I know I like to anyway, and I know a lot of you guys do too. It's nice to speculate and talk about if these rumours have any truth to them, and you know, if there's going to be anything that comes through and that is actually going to affect the season. I think that's just the beauty of speculation and beauty of the pre-season of Big Brother in general. So, of course, like I said, these are rumours. They come from a Twitter account. I disclosed this in the last video. This Twitter account usually the rumours tend to be a little bit vague sometimes, but they have shown promise. You know, in previous seasons of Big Brother, there's a lot of things that they said about Big Brother 22 that turned out to be true, and they cover many other shows as well. I don't watch these other shows, but I've learned that I think quite a lot of these the rumors that they come out with have a lot of credibility to them when they actually turn out to be true in the long run. So that's what we're basing this off for Big Brother 22. So let's jump right in to the first lot of rumors that we have. Okay, so let's talk about the cast, because of course the cast makes up what could be an incredible season or a not so incredible season. So they are obviously, the cast is always very important to a season, and you know how we view it as the audience. So first things first, the cast has looked. Apparently it's been finalised already. So that's what we've got. We know that. So the cast and producers have decided this is who our 16 are, plus our our backups, just in case one of those 16 decide to drop out or are forced to drop out for whatever reason. They have those ready. So it was reported that was ready on the 11th of June. So a few days ago now. So yeah, that's looking very, very solid there. So we know that they've finalised the cast, which is something really exciting to know. And the quarantine/sequester is apparently going to be starting this weekend, which is also very exciting to know as well, because usually pre-season starts to heat up quite a bit after sequesters happened. People start to do digging and can often find out who's actually going to be going at the house. So that should be very, very exciting this upcoming weekend, if that is the truth of when they are being sequestered. Again, even if it's not true, it's just exciting to think that even if it's not this weekend, it could be next weekend or midway through next week. It's just, we know it's very, very close. With only 3 weeks to go until the live premiere, we know that they're not messing about, and it's going to be happening very, very soon. But I do believe that that this rumor is true. I do think that the upcoming this upcoming weekend is going to be the date for sequester, which is very exciting, because then I would expect that a lot more rumors will start to whirl around come this weekend. Now, in regards to the cast reveal, which we all covered and are very excited for every single year, that currently is looking to be, drumroll please, that is looking to be the 30th of June, so not long away at all. About 2 weeks to go until we are likely going to get a cast reveal, which is very, very exciting. It usually does happen about a week before the premiere, so that's, I'm super stoked for that, and I'm sure you guys are as well. Obviously, we don't know if the 30th is true yet, I must reiterate that, but I mean, it sounds about right. I do think that it could be around about that date, whether it's the 30th or maybe a couple days either side of that. I would say that sounds about right. Just knowing that it's only 2 weeks, that's something to look forward to. We've got 3 weeks until the premiere, which is, we can look forward to. But only 2 weeks till cast reveal. That's going to be incredible, because basically, for me anyway, the season begins when we know the cast, or just in the pre-season in general. But when we know the cast, that's when we can hit the ground running, because we can start to look at these players, we can start to analyse them, how old they are, what life experience they've got, what's their bio saying, what job have they got. You can really analyse all this and think, what are they going to bring to the game when the game officially starts on the 7th of July. Just really, really exciting stuff. So for me, the game properly starts when we find out who the cast is, because we can really start to pick apart and analyse things at that point, which is super exciting. So I'll repeat that, folks. So on the 30th of June, that is apparently when cast reveal is going to be, which is very exciting, as it's only 2 weeks away. Now, another date that excites every single Big Brother viewer, very, very much, couldn't get my words out there, which excites every single Big Brother viewer very much, is when the house reveal is revealed to the public, so we can all get excited about that, because it's not just a house reveal, it's something that, we're all going to be glued to our screens for the next 3 months, staring at this house. It kind of, in a way, this sounds cringy, but it becomes our house in a way, because we're staring at, the live feed so much and watching what everybody's up to, that, it becomes an important part. I mean, like, I bet, every single, Big Brother viewer out there, who does watch the live feeds, can physically remember in their head most of the houses from years gone by, because they spend so much time looking at the house, So I think it is very important when we see the house reveal. And not only that, we do get to reveal a lot about the game, I think, with the house, because there's often times where we go, "Oh, is that a secret room over there?" Or what does that picture mean on the wall? Or, and you get very, very hyped and excited about that sort of stuff because it can reveal a lot about the game and the theme. The theme is another thing that we will get onto shortly. But right now, we're going to talk about when we are likely going to see the house reveal. So the rumours are saying that the house has been finished, it's all been renovated, all done, which is super exciting. So it's all been already there, which is brilliant. And about a month ago, Julie Chen Moonves did confirm that it will be the beach club sort of vibe to it. So that's pretty cool, and it's pretty standard for Big Brother USA. So expect the beach club house theme to fit into that. But I will say this, the theme of the house isn't necessarily going to be the theme of the season. I'll come on to that shortly. Back to the house reveal date that I was going to talk about initially. So currently we are looking at either July the 2nd as the house tour date or July the 5th. So July 2nd is a Friday. That would be a lovely day to have it. Friday ease our way into the weekend. And July 5th also makes sense because it's a Monday, and then, the premiere will be 2 days later on the Wednesday. So it gives us a little something. But in my opinion, I think, with July 4th celebrations happening, I think people will be preoccupied on the 5th as well, or very much likely so. So I think, and people obviously have a lot of people have the weekend off on July 4th weekend. So I think it will be the 2nd, because then that's going to get as much publicity into the house tour as possible. So it'll be on the Friday. People will be able to watch it on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it makes sense for it to be July the 2nd. That's what my money's on. I might be totally wrong, but if I was a betting man, I think I would go for July 2nd, and that's what the rumour's saying. So we're looking at, for the house reveal, I'll repeat that, July 2nd or July 5th. Personally, I'm thinking July 2nd. Now, just to tie things up with a few of the miscellaneous rumours and sort of just a few little facts that we need to know just ahead of the premiere. So I'll go ahead with this. So for those of you who are wondering, it is a 16-player cast. Rumours were that 18 were considered, which is kind of exciting, more players, but I would imagine they'll probably just dim it down with triple evictions and stuff like that, which was kind of fun last year, but I feel like they kind of did a triple eviction to speed it up. In a way, just to sort of get the season over with. Maybe, I could be totally wrong, but personally I like myself a double eviction. I think I'll stick with that over the triple. I feel like too much happens in a triple, stick with double. It's a classic. But anyway, 16 players, and there will be no returning players. I'm sure many of you will be excited to hear that after Big Brother 22. So yes, no returning players, 16 brand new players. Moving on from that, we have the theme to talk about. So the theme, potentially, this is the rumours saying that the Big Brother 23 theme will be BB Rebirth or New Beginnings, which is really, really exciting. It does feel like, if any of you guys are like Marvel fans out there, when you watch, the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, comes in phases. So, you have your films, and then all of a sudden you've got this big one like the Avengers or Infinity War, Endgame, and then you feel like, as it moves on, it goes on to something brand new storytelling. I know this is a bad example to use if you guys aren't into Marvel. I'm sure a lot of you are anyway. But see, BB22 was the All-Stars. That's essentially the Avengers film. And then we've got, a brand new sort of phase coming in where we're going to see brand new players and, people who are going to pave the way for the next however many seasons of Big Brother. So BB Rebirth / New Beginnings is something I'm very, very excited for if that turns out to be the theme. I would like to think it's kind of stripped back to maybe a couple of the basics. Like for me, just little things like I really want the key wheel back. I've wanted that for years. I just think it doesn't play massively in the game, but I prefer that sort of like the intensity of everyone sat around the table pulling the keys out one by one. Everyone's going, ooh, who's it going to be? Whereas like now it's kind of just twist the key, you're up there on the wall. Not as fun as the key wheel, in my opinion, and not as entertaining as the key wheel. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do want the key wheel back as well. But I just feel like it's a perfect time to implement something like that, especially if the theme is going to be rebirth or new beginnings. It's like maybe strip it back to the classic days, back in the day, Big Brother 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. I just think that's a great idea to have the key wheel back. But anyway, I don't have any saying that. That's just my opinion. I would love to see the key wheel back. And yes, just like a health sort of thing as well. The house guests will have to be vaccinated and ensured that they will not have coronavirus before they go into the house or test positive for coronavirus. They dealt with that brilliantly last year in the middle of the pandemic. It was in the heat of it last year with Big Brother 22. So I think they'll deal with it just as well or even better this year. And it's not going to stop the season for us, which excites me very, very much because I say it probably in most videos when I'm talking about the preseason of just Big Brother fans live for Big Brother. So it's kind of like, especially when the summer comes around, it's like, it's the highlight of the summer. For me, it is. It takes over my summer, and I'm fixed to it, and I love it. It just makes me so happy and positive and just, everything exciting. Just a big smile on my face right now, even thinking about it, because it's literally a few weeks away, which is unbelievably exciting. So yeah, I can't wait for the season to get started. So 3 weeks to go, folks. Not long at all. Now, a couple of important things to know for the premiere night. We will know that it will be a live move-in, which has been told already, but also that Big Brother 23 will not likely have a live audience on any of the episodes, so they're sticking with that just to ensure. Obviously, they'll be following COVID safety protocols with the house guests as it is, and production obviously as well. So I think bringing in the audience is a brand new ball game. So I think they're steering away from that and not having an audience. But here's one exciting bit of news: the HOH will likely be crowned before the episode ends on night one. So this is brilliant. This is amazing. You know, it's not going to probably be a long endurance thing or anything like that. It'll be quick and snappy, and then we can get the ball rolling straight after night one. After the episode finishes, we'll have a lot to talk about with the HOH being crowned, who we think they're going to nominate, and I'm just so excited even thinking about this. Is amazing. Lots and lots to talk about, and we'll have many updates to talk about at the fact that the HOH will be crowned on night one, and we'll be able to begin to see all these personalities clashing, and we'll have all that to talk about too. So lots and lots to be hyped for the premiere night of Big Brother 23. That is all of your Big Brother updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching and had just as much fun watching as I did making. I say every single time in the preseason videos, I am just so hyped to be back in front of this camera talking Big Brother with you all. I genuinely don't think there's many things that I get up to that make me happier than doing this. So I'm in the zone right now. I am unbelievably happy, and I hope you guys are too, at the fact that the season is just around the corner. But as I say, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all staying safe, positive, and well out there. Stay safe, guys. Love to you all, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.